Was the Earth that we recognize and think we know so well today once completely encased in ice? Some geologists believe that 700 million years ago, the Earth was just like this, like one of Jupiter's moons, Europa, is today. So, with modern climate change, it's more important than ever that we understand what are the natural fluctuations and the natural extremes that Earth's climate has been to in the past. For example, for most of Earth's history, the globe hasn't had any ice on it at all. And when it has, it's usually just on the South Pole. But today, and for about the last 2 million years, we've had varying amounts of ice on both the North and South Poles. Now, as an ice sheet grows, as we can see here over the north of Europe, it's clearly very white and very reflective. Therefore, as the sun's energy is coming in, more and more of it is going to be reflected away. And this is going to allow the globe to cool further and the ice sheets themselves to expand even more. Now, clearly, this can become a self-perpetuating cycle. The ice sheet expands, the Earth's reflectiveness, or albedo as it's known, increases, and therefore, the Earth gets cooler, allowing the ice to expand even more. Now, if we get to a tipping point, which is thought to be at about 30 degrees from the equator, the Earth is by this stage so reflective and so cool that we could then plunge into an extreme icehouse world known as snowball Earth. Now, in order to try and work out, well, how could we possibly get out of this? This was always the problem for geologists. Clearly, we can plunge into this. But now that the Earth is so reflective, how could we ever get out? So in order to try and solve this problem, we can start by thinking, well, how are we melting the ice caps today? So if we think today, we've got our cars and cities pumping carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, and our intensive yet flatulent agriculture pumping methane into the atmosphere, these gases are creating a thermal blanket around the Earth, which as the sun's energy comes in, it can't escape. Therefore, the Earth heats up and the ice caps melt faster. But if we think 700 million years ago, I don't think these processes were going on. So how could we have melted the ice and saved the Earth? Well, this is where volcanic eruptions come in. So although the globe was completely encased in ice, volcanoes beneath would have kept erupting. And these, although it would have taken a lot longer than the modern processes we have today, as they spewed out lava and ash, they're also pumping gases into the atmosphere. And as these gases built up in the atmosphere, again, the Earth wouldn't be so reflective, but it would start to trap the sun's heat and energy, like the gases we're doing today. And eventually, the ice would begin to crack and break apart, and the Earth would be freed of this ice that's encasing it. So, while snowball Earth remains a controversial issue, it's clear it's actually a self-reversing process, and the Earth can free itself. Thank you very much.
Well done, Gavin.